So I got a little something in the mail. Look who it's from. Lorobbees.com. Oxalic acid vaporizer. What do those do? Those kill varroa mites. I took the printer this week and I printed out a varroa mite. And this is actually the size they would be if they were pests for humans. Kind of like a tick you would get in the woods or out in the field. So, could you imagine toting around something of this size? That's just unreal. Something nightmares are made of right there. But anyway, varroa mite killer. So let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. So what we'll do now is we'll take this bottom box and set it out of the way. We can get a better view here. Okay, so what we got here, this looks like the box with the vaporizer in it. And you can see exactly what it looks like if you were to order one of these. Working with limited desk space here, so looks like we've got the instructions for the vaporizer. Front and back. We've also got, this unit has battery protection. The unit will turn off below 15 volts. Okay, so there's a little note here I need to read over. We've also got Lorobbees business card. Pretty cool. Fancy, Robbie. That's pretty fancy, Rob. This here says plunger. We'll open that in a second. Here we've got some O-rings. So we've got a plunger, some O-rings, and some instructions and a business card so far. And here is the vaporizer. He's got it packed in there very, very well. And here's what the plungers themselves look like. It's probably exactly what's in this cardboard too. So I have an extra plunger and I have the battery powered 18 volt unit. I'm very, very excited, and I went with the Milwaukee option. When you buy this, you have two different options. You can go with the DeWalt unit or the Milwaukee unit, and I chose Milwaukee just because, well, DeWalt's expensive. And this wasn't a cheap unit by any means, but when you add it all up, I had to cut cost where I could, and going with the Milwaukee option I felt was the best way I could save a little bit of money. Okay, so there's a couple things here I want to highlight in a little closer. I mentioned there was some O-rings that were included in the kit. Those O-rings replace this particular O-ring right here on this plunger, and they both have them. They already come with plungers on them. These are two extra plungers, and I imagine you can get them to last a little bit longer if you put a little bit of Vaseline or something like that on them. That way when you're inserting it into the vaporizer, it's not chafing it or chipping away at the rubber. Another thing I want to mention is the plunger that goes here is going to be your active plunger after you put oxalic acid into it. So how that would be done is you would have your bowl or your canister of oxalic acid, and let's pretend for a minute that this cup is full of oxalic acid. So what I'm going to do here on the plunger is we've got some numbers and a little gauge right here, and it goes from 1 to 4, and what those are is grams of oxalic acid, and you can adjust that by turning this screw here. And what that does is bring down the plate here on the end a little bit lower and allows more acid to fit down here at the tip. Now once you get it to the desired setting, what you're going to do is you're going to take it over to your oxalic acid and you're going to pack it down in there like that. Now the acid's going to cake inside of this, the end of this unit, and then you're going to insert it into your hot vaporizer like so, and then when you're ready to treat, you're going to press down on the plunger. And what that's going to do, if you watch the end of this, when I press it, it's going to push out the caked oxalic acid that's in the end of this tip. So you've got some adjustments here, O-rings on the ends, we've got replacement O-rings. Another cool thing about the plunger is you've actually got room. You've got the active one here, where you've got a storage for a second plunger to go right here. So you can carry both of your plungers with the unit itself and not have to necessarily carry the ammo case. One other thing I would like to highlight is if you look here real closely, there's some teeth on the front edges of this vaporizer, and that's so that when you insert it into the box, it's able to grip the unit and hold itself in place. Very, very cool. So I just wanted to highlight those features. Now let's go back to the video. You would turn this on and begin your treatments after you put your battery goes here on the bottom. And here would be your control unit. This is going to be your readout for how much voltage is in your battery. And this is the tip that actually goes within the hive to vaporize. So what we'll do now is, real quickly, is we'll open up this tube, and I'm going to verify, but I'm pretty sure it's just another plunger just like the one I just showed you. It's just an extra one. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's just another one of these plungers. Very, very cool. Very excited. I need to get my battery. You know, I know I'm a long time from being able to go out and make a whole bunch of treatments, but still want to go out and play with it and give it a try and see how it does. So we'll set this over here to the side, and let's bring this other box up and we'll see what's in it. Look, it even says Chrisman. Nice. This is an extra option when you buy the vaporizer. And what this is an ammo box converted into a carrying case for the vaporizer unit itself. So you have your place for your plungers. So here's what we got. On the inside, you've got 3 holes down here. Those holes are 2 holes in the middle. Right here, that's where the vaporized unit itself would sit. And then over on this side of the box, we've got this nice stainless steel bracket mounted to the box with rivets, and you would hook your batteries on here so you could carry everything all in one setup, all within the box or hooked to the outside of the box. So let's put the lid back on real quick. Pretty easy to do one-handed too. It's got an awesome seal on the box. He definitely did not cheap out on the box. It's a heavy duty box for sure. So there you go. That's what it would look like if you were to buy a Lorobbees InstantVap. That's what that's called. Very nice unit. Very tickled about it and excited to get batteries, like I said, and put it to use. So before we sign off, a few last words. This is going to make varroa mite treatments a lot quicker with oxalic acid once I get my battery or batteries. Do I recommend this option for everybody? Well, here's my thoughts on that. My thoughts are, if you have less than 15 colonies, this probably isn't the best option for you unless your colonies aren't around any source of electric you don't own a generator, or you don't want to buy a generator, you don't own a power inverter, or you don't want to buy a power inverter, you would rather just have the battery option and just be able to go treat mites, then this is probably the option you want to go with. Now, thanks to Rob, we have this available in the United States. And I believe the way this works is he's partnered with somebody across the seas to make it possible for us to get this here in the United States. And I'm very appreciative of that. But because Robbie did not create all of this that you see here, I can't offer you a discount with my affiliate link. Now, if you're somebody that just has a handful of hives, maybe less than 15, and they're right out in your front yard, you could easily stretch out a cord or pull out your generator or whatever it may be, then I really strongly suggest you check out Lorobbees Vaporizer. This is top of the line, folks. The only downside to this is the fact that it has a cord. It's just a little bit inconvenient, if you ask me, but it does work very, very well. I do have a video on this unit, and I'll link it at the end of this video. On this unit here, I can offer you a discount with my affiliate link, and I'll leave that down below. Now, if you want to go over to Robbie's website and check out the InstantVap, you can also follow that link right over there. I just can't offer you a discount because he's partnered with somebody. That's not his full creation, like this here. And I've been using this for the last, I'm gonna say, 3-4 years, and it has not failed me. Works really, really well. You can get a handful of caps from Robbie, and you're ready to go. So I just wanted to throw that out there. This does have Rob's name on it, but it's not fully his creation, and for that reason I can't offer you the discount that I can on this one. But this here is a super hot item right now. Probably since the Hive Life conference, there's a lot more people that know about it, and there's a lot more people interested in cutting the cord. So if you've subscribed to my channel and follow my videos, I will be doing a video on this in the future once I get my batteries, and we'll see how well it works. We'll test it out in the open air and just see what kind of vapors we can get from this unit. To be honest with you though, I have yet to order my batteries. It is on my list of things I need to order, but I haven't placed that order yet. So follow along, it'll be coming soon. Thanks for your patience throughout the video. I hope it's enlightened you. If you have any questions or comments on the InstantVap, you can leave them down below. Or if you have questions about Robbie's Vaporizer, you can leave them down below. Thanks for taking the time today to watch this video, and you guys all have a great week, and we'll see you next Sunday.